calling from, and what? And
Romania.
yeah,
Romania on the countryside. I have the like kind of a privileged places nowadays. I'm in the midst of nature, and yeah, here it really feels like a very good meditation retreat these days. So first of all, really, Jon, thank you a lot. Soren, thank you a lot for this retreat. It really means a lot to me, especially Jon. Like the first time I heard about you was like in 2010. I found your book in Brazil in the library of a capoeira teacher. It was wherever you go, there you are, and it was really a mind opener for me by that time, like really opening up a bit what I thought I knew about meditation, and just so it was really nice. So what I want to ask you, just like sharing some thoughts perhaps, what, and let me just think how to formulate that right. I have some persons around me that I really feel how much they are suffering just by being very severely attached to their own suffering, very much identifying with their suffering, and a struggle at times because I would like to help them, but I more often than not, then I find myself the kind of advice that I would like to give that is like it meets on very heavy resistance from their part. And well, I don't know if there's any answer to this. There might be none, but I'm very curious about your thoughts on this matter.
Well, it's a wonderful question, and I tell you, it comes up all the time, and lots of people have very similar questions. And it really boils down to, how can I help? How can I be of use? How can I help people with their suffering? Especially when I think I have a way that would help them if only they would wake up or get it or listen to me. So that's hopeless. You just cannot do that. The only thing you can do is be present for them. Be yourself with all those instruments on the wall and your capoeira stuff and so forth. I don't know what you do or who you are, but I'm sure that because you found a way to ask this question, that your heart can have a profound influence on whoever you meet, as long as you're not trying to help them become different. So you have to really love them the way they are, and and not think, oh, if only they didn't do this, then they'd suffer less. They may come to that, but they'll come to that through your being. And I've seen the Dalai Lama do this countless times, where he will find the people who are suffering the most in a room, and he'll just go up to them and make eye contact, and in some sense just recognize them, maybe reach out a hand. Okay, now he's a spiritual figure, a holy figure, but he wouldn't say that. I mean, he's just who he is, and he makes contact with someone else who thinks, oh, he's like on high and I'm like nobody. But in that moment, he treats that person like anybody else, okay? A Buddha. And so if you do that with people who are suffering, that's all you can do, whether they respond or not, or, so come around. I mean, it may take years. It's not like a quick fix that you just like, oh, you just go and figure out how to be a Buddha and then you help everybody else become a Buddha. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. But whether it's capoeira, whether it's martial arts, whether it's music, or whether it's just being you and making eye contact with people who are different from you, they'll feel seen by you. Being seen is the thing that we most I think, are starving for as human beings. To just be seen as another person without the person now trying to sell you something, including, oh, meditation, mindfulness. What you really need is mindfulness. No, mindfulness is not a commodity that we're selling. It's a way of being that is contagious, just like the virus. It's contagious when you are embodying who you truly are. And
Mhm.
that's what meditation practice is. It's moment by moment, 24/7, but for no ulterior motive. So even an attachment to helping other people is still an attachment. So good luck. Have fun, because
Thanks,
it's a
thanks a
beautiful
lot.
question. And it's a question that all of us really need to be asking and then reflecting upon so that we can really be of, benefit to others.
Thanks a lot for your answers. It really resonates with my experience so far. Um, Perhaps also because I like this idea of paying back, paying forward. Uh, I will leave a link in the chat with to like to a music meditation that I've recorded like some
Mm.
just before the pandemic. If anyone here wants to listen to that,
Oh, that's
uh,
lovely.
I would like to share it.
Thank
This
you.
is something that I can share, and I would really like to give you something back for what you are offering to me. And
Well,
thanks a
you
lot.
just your being here and having gotten, to ask your question in front of all of us is a gift. I mean, it really is a gift. So you may not think that it's much or that you haven't really given back, but by stepping forward, you've given back. I mean, it's like it's hard to understand that in words, but I certainly feel it. And then I'm pretty sure everybody else on this, in this community is feeling it right in this moment. So thank you.
Thank you.